Hi. This is Project MPS.
On the train we go. That is really enough. 2 left to go.
We're going to San Francisco, New York. I'm so excited. That is our project. And we're really excited.
I'm Debbie.
I'm George.
We're from Ohio.
Where in Ohio are you from?
Southern Ohio, the most southern tip of Ohio, called South Point. It's right on the Ohio River.
So how long have you been together?
37 years. How we met?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, he was my teacher in 8th grade. Of course, that's not how we met romantically.
Oh, yeah.
But I tease him about that all the time. But I taught at the school. He was my principal. And that's really kind of how we met. And through education, you know, we share the same interests, and that's how we met.
Those were the days.
We were educators. We're retired now. I was a curriculum supervisor, and he was an administrator, superintendent, principal, and all that stuff. I taught 3rd grade, and then I became a supervisor where I taught teachers how to teach learning strategies to help kids reach kids better.
I taught school, was principal, superintendent, and I also did in service for teachers. You know, I taught math basically.
And what do you like about the DC?
The history, all the history that's here. Like, you know, my dad fought in the Korean War, and my brother was in Vietnam War, so it's just a lot of history. And we like that. Being educators, of course.
Yeah. So if you could change one thing in the world for the better good, what would you change?
Probably people's attitude toward each other. You know, it's kind of sad. Like, we went through the Holocaust Museum, we've been through it before, but every time it just kind of gets to you about the prejudice of people, and I would everybody get along with better peace.
Yeah.
But just the attitude.
Yeah. I agree with that. We have grandchildren, so you want your grandchildren growing up in a sweeter, nicer world than what maybe we grew up in with the wars and divisiveness and stuff.
What is happiness?
Happiness for you guys. What is happiness?
Family. Being with your family and seeing your grandkids and your great-grandkids. We have a great-grandchild now, and that's what brings us happy. Since we're retired, you get to spend a lot more time with our family.
Well, happiness is relative. Like when you're young, happiness might be taking this tour across the United States, you know, and then you get jobs and you make money and you buy a house and you buy a car and you're happy, and later on in life those things aren't as important to you as the family part.
As you get older.
As you get older.
When you're young, you're trying to make your way, become financially stable so you can raise a family, but when you get older you look back, and that's important, but still relationships are more important. I'll tell you a funny story about one of our grandkids. It's our oldest one. She's 23 now. When she was like 2, she loved Christmas, and we love Christmas, and so she lived next door to us. So she was over at our house, and we were taking our Christmas tree down, and she asked why, and I said, because Christmas is over. And she said, rewind it. Now you think about it, she watched Barney videos a lot, and if she wanted to watch it again, she'd just rewind it. We always laugh about that, so that's pretty insightful for a 2-year-old to say, well, you know, why can't we rewind Christmas so she can have it again?